All right, greetings everybody. Greetings, Kenny J with G.O.B.E Tradehouse. Super excited to be on the call right now. All right, guys, we are on this call right now, so we could go ahead and talk to you and have a discussion about G.O.B.E March Madness, what it means, what's it about, okay, and what's in store for everybody for this month. As you know, G.O.B.E Tradehouse is always dropping some amazing promotions. We're always dropping new services. We're always upgrading different things with our software, our training platform, our education. So we want to tune in every now and again and chime in with the network to give you an update of where we're at, where we're going, and what we're about to do. All right. So before we get the call started, as we always do, guys, I just want to see how many new people do we have on right now. All right. If you're just now getting started inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse, I would say within the past maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. In the past month of February. All right, if you just now got started inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse, can you please do me a favor and drop a 111 in the chat? All right, go ahead and drop a 111 in the chat if you're just now getting started. Okay, you got Jasmine, Joyful, I'm gonna try to keep up. Kuman, Kurt, shout out to you. Sydney, shout out to you, my brother, Facebook. Vanetta, William Hayes, welcome, welcome. Philo 64, Tim Kelly, David. Okay, we got Aaron, welcome. All right. Sunday, okay, yes, absolutely. Shannon, shout out to you. We've been talking. All right. We have Nersey. All right. My brother Fatine, shout out to you, doing an excellent job. Jenny Forex, shout out to you. All right. We got a lot of new people getting started. Okay. Awesome. Okay. And if anybody else that comes in after this, all right, understand that we are a family here. And before we just go ahead and dive into some of the parts of the program, Renee Walker, absolutely welcome. If you could do me a favor, if you're a tenured G.O.B.E member, you know how we do with G.O.B.E culture. If you could please unmute yourself for 1 quick second, show love, scream welcome, yell welcome to our new members on their way to financial freedom. Let's welcome them to our platform. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the platform. Welcome everybody.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. All right.
To the family.
Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome to the family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. If everybody can mute yourself out, I just want to say thank you for doing that, G.O.B.E family. All the new people, understand, everybody who was yelling welcome to you are people who are just now getting started on their path to financial freedom, utilizing the G.O.B.E platform. We always say that, okay, you want to put yourself in an environment, okay, where you're celebrated, not just tolerated. All right. Also, 90% of your success and failures are going to come from the environment you place yourself in. Okay, so these are people that are going on the same path as you, have the same common goal, the same common purpose. And we know how it is when we first got started in the program, that welcome energy that we got. So now welcome to you. Okay, I want to speak blessings over you. And I want you to know that this year you're in the right place at the right time with the right people who really, truly want to see you win. And you're going to experience the ability to practice group economics with G.O.B.E Tradehouse, okay? Group economics is something that's not commonly practiced nowadays, right? We are trying to do something together, accomplish a goal together in unity, right? So shout out to you for being a part of the platform, all right? And I can't wait to celebrate you on your way to success this year as you grow in knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and how to navigate the charts, all right? So guys, we're very excited about March Madness. I don't want to spend on too long with our introductions. I want to dive right into this information so everybody can get along with their night, get to work, and get prepared for trades tonight, okay, with our G.O.B.E Copycat and our trade signals, right? So with that being said, so we're going to go ahead and dive into the next part of the program, and I'm going to be talking to you guys real soon. But I want to give our brothers, the other co-CEO, Carlos Pine and Mike Taylor, to give a quick introduction, and we're going to get it rolling. So Carlos, how you feeling today, brother? How you feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling great. You know, ultimately right now, everybody that's on right now, I don't know if you understand what's about to happen, but you're about to go through a lot of success within G.O.B.E Tradehouse, especially if you plug into the Copycat bot. Okay. Now, what I want to go ahead and do right now is just kind of run you through just a quick little introduction. Let me go ahead and share, you know, the screen real quick. Let's see if this allows me to do it. All right. So everybody, man, I hope you're excited. This is something where you're gonna win, whether you like it or not. However, the only people that I never see win are the people that don't actually plug in. See, one thing about G.O.B.E Tradehouse is that we have the power to see how many times you've logged into your back office. Anybody that's never actually been consistent, they're the ones that usually decide that they want to leave. But you know what? They probably only logged in once or twice, and that's it. There's a reality in the world. You have to be consistent, especially if you want to go ahead and break through those shackles of poverty and you want to become successful. You have to understand that it comes down to your eagerness to want to succeed. All right. So let me go ahead and share the screen real quick, and then we'll go ahead and pick it up from there. All right. Let me know if you can see my screen. Give me a 777 in the chat box. You can see my screen loud and clear. Everybody can see it.
I can see the screen, brother. I can see it.
Perfect. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't know if I actually did it. Hold on real quick. Let me make sure this is on. All right, cool. We're good to go. Perfect. All right, now everybody understands we are G.O.B.E Tradehouse. What does it stand for? It stands for the Generation of Bosses Empire. All right, now March Madness. Very important. What does it mean? All right, what are we going to be doing as far as March Madness? Well, you need to understand one, that March Madness actually comes from the NCAA basketball. And one thing about Kenny, one thing about myself, one thing about Mike Taylor is that we love basketball. Plus, we're competitive. And one thing about you is that we want you to understand how to have that competitive edge, especially when it comes down to business, whether it's through the Copycat, whether it's by expanding your franchise. At the end of the night, you need to have that competitive edge. So one thing that we actually did is that we're getting prepared to blow this thing all the way up, okay? So everybody that's on, by the sound of my voice, you need to understand that when it comes to Mondays, on the 7th, on the 14th, on the 21st, on the 27th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to go ahead and take the horse by the reins, okay? This is going to be extremely important for your success when it comes to either expanding your franchise or at least staying up to date with what it is that we're doing here at G.O.B.E Tradehouse. Now, Kenny, do you want to go ahead and say anything about Mondays and the importance of what it is that we're doing as far as when it comes to March Madness?
Yes, absolutely. So first and foremost, excellent job on the flyers. Thank you for putting a good picture of me up. I appreciate that. All of us look real. But anyway, guys, so on March Madness Mondays, we're going to be doing a live presentation at 8 o'clock, going over all of G.O.B.E Tradehouse products and services, okay, in grave detail. It's going to be in the structure of kind of a power hour call. So all you got to do is invite, okay? How many people are on your Facebook page, right? How many people are on your Instagram page? How many people are in your cell phone, right? All you have to do, guys, is invite, let people know, listen, we have a way that you can make money while you're sleeping 100% hands-free. How would you like to make $100 a day, $200 a day while you're sleeping with a particular service? If you're interested, get on this call. These guys are going to break it down in under an hour. Okay, you don't have to do nothing else from there. We're going to close it for you. Okay, we have something else in the call. You stay tuned, which is going to make it pop and make it very exciting for people to want to get started inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse and get started on the Copycat services and also to build their residual income. All right, we're going to stay tuned on the call because in the end, we're going to talk about how this service right here, every Monday, we're going to do during March Madness can potentially, by the end of this month, put you in a position where either your rent payment or more can be covered in residual income just by following our training, okay, and also referring to this particular call. So I hope you guys are excited about it. March Madness Mondays. Shout out to the NCAA because we're going to be going for that championship run. All right, back to you.
Man, appreciate it, Kenny. Appreciate it. Look, ultimately, man, like I said, we're competitive. All right, everything comes down to winning a championship. And one thing about we're doing here in G.O.B.E Tradehouse is that we're winning championships. All right, we don't want to be any ball hogs out here. We're passing you the ball when it comes to the Copycat. All right. Now, if everybody's been having results, anybody who's had results with the Copycat, give me a 777 in the chat box. All right. Let people know what it is that we have. See, a lot of people don't understand that automation is powerful. Okay. When it comes to automation, what is the true definition? The true definition is that you want to be able to get paid on autopilot. Now, there's several different companies out here, right? These other companies, they come out here and they say, hey, you could get automation through us, right? However, when you get automation with them, they're going to go ahead and take a percentage of your total earnings. That's something that we don't do here at G.O.B.E Tradehouse. You need to understand that greed is one of those ugly traits when it comes down to some of these other companies. And one thing about G.O.B.E Tradehouse is that we're not greedy. We are giving you 100% of your profits. You can take that home. All right. Whatever you want to do with it, that's totally up to you. Okay. So one thing that we want to break it down for the next week. I want to go ahead and emphasize the fact that what we're about to do is going to go ahead and allow you to make a lot of money. One is the fact that we're going to go ahead and run 80% off, starting off for March Madness within the next week. All right. So I know Kenny, myself, we talked about it and said we're probably going to do a few spots, maybe like 100. After that, let me see. Let me make sure that everybody's muted. Hold on. Kenny, can you go ahead and make sure that everybody's muted?
Yeah, I got you.
Perfect. All right. So just seeing the fact, 80% off, right? We're probably going to go ahead and do limited spots. All right. And we're probably going to go ahead and shoot them out and show you, hey, we're going to do probably 100 within the next week. All right. And after that, we're going to go ahead and cut it off. But this is your ball game right here. This is where you get the ball. Kobe passed you the ball and you got to go and dunk it. We're throwing you the alley-oop and you got to go and dunk it. See, right now, a lot of people are having a lot of success with the Copycat. Can you agree with me, Kenny, that a lot of people are actually having success with the Copycat bot?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Copycat has been incredible. We're going to dive into that next, guys. We're going to show some results of what's going on with it. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Copycat has been incredible.
Yeah, perfect. How do you feel about the 80%, Kenny?
Well, the 80% off promo is huge. And like I said, guys, towards the end of the call, we're going to tell you why and what you're going to be able to do with it. But the reason why from now until March 11th, you could go ahead and invite people in your warm market in your circle to get started on 80% off. The promo code is March Madness. Okay. The promo code is March Madness. All you got to do is send people to your referral link. Once they put in the promo code March Madness, they'll get an 80% discount. And this is only for the first month. The G.O.B.E Copycat is $149 a month. Okay. It's $149 a month to access the G.O.B.E Tradehouse master account. However, for the first month, it's only $30. So why is this so important? When people get started on the G.O.B.E Copycat, if they plug into this service the proper way, this service will pay for itself. I have people reaching out to me in my inbox, on my page, on my Facebook page. I share testimonies daily of some people making $100, $150, $200 a day or more. Okay, and even some people getting funded on the G.O.B.E Copycat. So if it's $149 a month, you start off with $30, you plug it up, let this thing pay for itself, let it compound for you, and that $149 a month subscription will come out of your profits and not your pocket. Does that make sense? Your profit and not your pocket, but you gotta plug it up, okay, so this thing can make money for you. Currently, right now, we're about to show you guys, since February 9th, the G.O.B.E Copycat is 76 out of 79 trades. Woo. Say that again, guys. 70 wins out of 79 trades is 95% accuracy, okay? 95% accuracy. A lot of people, if you understand what happens with the banks, because every single bank has Forex traders, okay? Every single bank has Forex traders, right? On that top floor, those money market accounts, people are compounding your money trading. If you don't believe me, go to Google after this call and look how much they pay a Forex trader for Wells Fargo. Look how much they trade. Look how much they pay Forex traders for Chase Bank, okay? JP Morgan, okay? And all these other banks, they have Forex traders, guys, at these banks. And usually these people get hired at a 70, 60, 70% ratio, and that's good. And these salaries are like $200,000 a year to trade the bank's money on a 70, 65% accuracy. But you mean to tell me for $149 a month, you get G.O.B.E Tradehouse and on autopilot, okay?
Autopilot.
95% accuracy. Guys, give me a 111 in the chat if that's exciting for you. Give me a 111 in the chat if when you wake up in the morning, every single morning, your money grows a little more. Because we know prior to this, when your money was in your savings account, right? And the savings account gives you a 0.0000001% increase on your money where you don't even see it, right? But if you take a portion of that money, you'll grow your account every single day inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse because we're averaging anywhere between 20 to 40 pips a night, okay, on the G.O.B.E Copycat. And let me tell you something about G.O.B.E, and then we're gonna go ahead and dive right into the Copycat. We might as well, Carlos, go ahead and dive right into it.
All right, let's go ahead and dive in. One thing I do want everybody to do right now is screenshot this actual flyer. All right. Make sure that you screenshot it because this is going to be your money bag running Mondays. Absolutely. Every Monday. We alley-oop, you dunk it. All right. We're going to go ahead and get to franchising and explain to you the importance of it. However, exactly what Kenny just said. We're going to dive into the Copycat, but do take a screenshot of the visuals that you're seeing right now. Very important for you to go forward. And let's go ahead and dive into the Copycat and see the importance of what it is that we're doing and the leverage of real automation.
Time to get everybody paid.
All right, I do got to say that it's very important for you to understand what it is that we're doing. All right. At one point in time, I was that guy cutting grass. I was that guy cleaning carpet. All right. I don't know what you're doing right now as for a living, but I'm telling you, there is a better way to live. And one thing that I'm going to say is that I wish that somebody would have tapped on my shoulder a lot faster when I was 14, 15, 16. You know, I didn't actually start picking up momentum until I got to be 26. That's when I hit my first six figures with Kenny Jordan. All right. And we did it together because of the power of unity, the power of coming together. All right. So they say that when two or more people come together with the same common purpose and the same common goals, there's nothing that can stop them. That's absolutely true. All right. And so what we want to do is that we want to see people win. So you need to understand, if you've tapped into G.O.B.E Tradehouse, you need to make sure that you get the Copycat running. Okay. Once the Copycat is running, it's hands-free trading. Okay. You could do whatever you please. The sniper analysts are going to be on the charts, and whenever the trade is taken, boom, you're going to win. Kenny already told you that we went 71 out of 74, right? If I'm correct, that's correct. Listen, win, all right? We're winning by numbers, all right? Now, ultimately, let's go ahead and run this clip so you can go ahead and understand. But no matter where you are in the world, this is for you. We created this software. It costs a lot of money, but we made it so you could go ahead and understand the power of passive income. Even if you want to introduce this to somebody or not, you, as long as you're plugging into the Copycat, you're going to win. And what do they say? The proof is in the pudding.
All right, Carlos, one second. Before you run the video, brother, I agree with you more. Before you run the video, I want to let Kenny. You guys are about to see. All right, I'm gonna let you guys know what we're about to see right now. We're about to show a proof video. Okay, February 9th of the results on a smaller account we're trading on, and the point of it is so you can see the actual transparency of February 9th up until today, the last 79 trades. Right, actually 15 for 15 this week. So we're gonna show you guys a proof video. All right, so bear with us for a moment. Check this out. This video is actually on YouTube. So all of our builders out there, we'll share this in all the groups after the call, and you're going to utilize this for marketing purposes, okay? So Carlos, you can go ahead and roll that footage, my brother.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Greetings, this is Kenny J with G.O.B.E Tradehouse, and in this video, I just wanted to give you an update on the G.O.B.E Copycat. Oh my gosh, this thing is going so crazy. Shout out to everybody who's been participating in this amazing service, sharing this information all across the internet. There's so many people from all over the world who really want to tap into this service, and this is why. So first and foremost, what is the G.O.B.E Copycat? The G.O.B.E Copycat is a 100% hands-free trading experience, okay? This particular software, you connect to the G.O.B.E Tradehouse master account where real people, not EAs or not any type of software, is trading on your profile. Real people who have years of experience in trading, who actually find the best entry points in the market, okay, throughout the trade week. And we try to get you about the best 3 to 6 trades per day to compound on your account over a period of time. So this is not an EA, okay? This is an account management service by G.O.B.E Tradehouse, okay? You cannot get this anywhere else. You could only get this inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse, and all of the strategies we use to compound on this particular software, okay, is actually taught inside of the G.O.B.E Academy. So not only can you experience it, you can learn how to trade this consistent with our academy. So with that being said, the purpose of this video, the last video I did, I showed you how we went 30 out of 31 trades, okay, landing us at about 95%. Guess what? And that was about a couple weeks ago, right? Now, guys, it's the 2nd of March, and since February 9th, if you look up there in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see, guys, we're still 95%. Today, 76 out of 79 trades. Let me say that again. This is mind-blowing. 76 out of 79 trades. So I want to show you guys what we've been able to do since this day. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Now, mind you, that $1.40 you see right there, that was not a loss. We put in the wrong stop loss right there, and it kind of just exited out, okay? That happened on our profile. So we're not counting that. You can see there's 2 other trades there that won with GBP USD, okay? So these are all wins. So I want to count you from NZD USD from February 9th all the way down, okay? So I'm just going to do a slow scroll, and all of these are winning trades. And if you've been connected to the G.O.B.E Copycat, this is how your account is going to look. Blues on top of blues on top of blues, profit on top of profit on top of profit, okay? So we're still going, guys. Right now it is February 24th, and you see we have not lost yet. We're still rolling. Boom, we had our first loss right there, NZD USD, okay? Those were 3 losses that we counted. And this week, guys, we had in a new week, we're 15 for 15 this week, and you guys could see, okay, the compound. So this is on one of our smaller accounts that we're compounding on, all right? But if you're a trader inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse, you're one of our funded traders, then you could take these same trades and actually get funded. You can take these same trades on larger accounts and the results are different. We have people making hundreds, $200, $300 a day, even more on this particular service, guys. Thousands of dollars a week on the Copycat, and we're telling the honest truth, okay? So I want everybody to be excited about this. I'm just scrolling back up so you guys see, all right? This is what we've been able to do on the G.O.B.E Copycat. This is 76 out of 79 trades at 95% accuracy, and we're still rolling. We're 15 for 15 this week. So with that being said, get back to the person that showed you this video. All right, we're very excited about the G.O.B.E Copycat. We're the only ones in the industry with this service that compounds the way we do with our strategies, okay? Visit www.gobetradehouse.com. Get back to the person that showed you this video. God bless, and we will see you on the inside. Peace.
All right, all right. Guys, let's get a 111 and some dollar signs in the chat for the G.O.B.E Copycat going 76 out of 79 trades. Let's get some dollar signs in the chat, guys. This is exciting, okay? Because I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this months out. Where is your account going to be 90 days out? Where is your account going to be 6 months out, a year out, 2 years out? Compounding the way we are right now on the G.O.B.E Copycat. I want you to project it. Think about the numbers, guys. Think about the compound sheet. This is absolutely insane and powerful for the price point, okay? So, guys, I'm glad everybody's having success. After the call, those who actually get started, tonight, everybody will be approved for it. You will be able to see it back there. Everybody who applies for the Copycat will be approved for it tonight after the call. Okay, but I have somebody on right now. It's a brother that I've been sharing his testimonies on my Facebook page, okay, pretty much almost every day. I love seeing people market the G.O.B.E Tradehouse products and services, especially when we're having success, okay? Because obviously, guys, consistency is the key. Repetition is the key, okay? And remember, your Facebook page is your own TV screen. It's your own commercial. So what are you showing people? What are you exposing to people to have access, okay, to your product or service? All right, because the residual income could free you inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse as well, along with the G.O.B.E Copycat, right? So I want to bring up my brother Mark Morris, aka Super Morris. Let's see if he's on right now just to share a quick testimony. Mark, are you on, my brother?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear. How you feeling today?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Enjoying it. This is a great presentation. I love this.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to give you the floor is yours, brother. If you want to share your experience about the G.O.B.E Copycat, and you can pass it back to me.
Sounds great. Hey, guys, that Copycat is, I mean, it's phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it. You know, everybody has their little like, oh, I wonder if it's going to work. But here's what my situation was. I wasn't one of those big time players that could put $100, $200, $500 into a broker account. I started with 50 bucks. Now, I had a little slow roll to begin with. I didn't understand the Copycat at first, but guess what? We got a great support team between Kenny and also Jordan. They were able to get me hooked up, get me squared away, and Copycat working 100% now. Now, I took that $50. I shouldn't say I took it. I put it in the broker account, and G.O.B.E with the Copycat, I'm sitting at just under $300 right now on the trades I've taken with that. And I've been using, you know, what they say, what is it? Whenever you're conservative with a trade, I was watching the lot sizes, you know, trying to make sure that I don't, you know, be overzealous with that, because you want to think smarter. Yeah, you're tempted to go, oh, I'm going to go all in, you know, but, you know, and Kenny directed me. He said, look, that's a great thinking. Appreciate the positive stuff on the Copycat, but let's think smart also, because you use proper risk management and your account will grow over time. You don't want to try to grow it overnight. But it's phenomenal. Thank you for the opportunity. I've never seen anything like this before. I love it. I love you guys. God bless you for bringing this to us. And we're going to be nothing but success from here on out in 2022. Back to you, Kenny.
Absolutely. God bless you, bro. Let's get some 777s in the chat for Mark Morris stepping up, giving a testimony.
Yeah,
and bro,
yeah.
absolutely keep doing what you're doing. I see nothing but a bright future for you, not only as a builder, building your G.O.B.E Tradehouse franchise, right? Because the material making and actually putting that out there is going to bless a lot of people the same way you're getting blessed, same thing we're getting blessed, right? But not only that, on the Copycat, the way you're compounding, okay, and using proper risk management, the proper lot sizes, you're going to have a huge account by the end of the year, and I can't wait to celebrate you. So thank you for your testimony, and I can't wait to continue to share your testimonies. So keep doing it, brother. I appreciate that.
Nice.
Okay, so
Kelsey on?
no, she has something to do tonight. But on every Monday, guys, we're going to be having more testimonies. We're gonna have more testimonies on the Copycat. I know there's a lot of people in the chat. If you're having success on the Copycat, can you please drop some $ in the chat for our new people, just real quick? I know Carlos did that earlier in the call. We had some new people get on. Drop some $ in the Copycat, guys, on the chat. If you're making money on the Copycat, a lot of these people are just now getting started. Okay, so we can't make this up. Like Carlos said earlier, the proof is in the pudding. Okay, and again, guys, for 80% off, you get this for $30. Are you serious? I just want to give, how much do you think the Copycat's value really is on the market? Just give me an idea of how much something like this should actually cost on the market, guys. The real actual number: $1,000, $2,500, $1K, $700. Guys, I would personally pay up to $2,500 to $5,000 for this service personally. If I knew it from somebody else who had it, I would pay that personally because I trade on a funded account and we're making more than that on a weekly basis. Okay, so we're showing you you could do this, guys. You could do this on the Copycat once you have a bigger account. Okay, but check this out. We're not offering it for $5,000. We're not offering it for $2,500, $1,000, $500. For $149 a month is a steal. It's an absolute steal. And the leverage you have as a G.O.B.E Tradehouse builder is that nobody could get this nowhere else. They could only get this through G.O.B.E because we compound in a particular type of way. Go look at the psychology of a successful trader 101 in the back office, controlling your greed, your patience, your discipline, cashing out with satisfactory profits, getting 20 pips, 25 pips a night. We're really showing you how to grow your account. It's all there. And guess what? You could learn what we're doing on the Copycat in the back office. You could do the same thing. You just have to take your time and earn while you learn. So with that being said, thank you, Mark, again. And I want to go ahead now, guys, and I want to bring up our VP of marketing, okay? I want to roll out the red carpet for our VP of marketing, who is just blazing the trail for everybody, okay? And showing you how you really could build a life-changing residual income. Because remember, rich is for residual. And that stands for residual income creates happiness. And I'm telling you guys who've been retired in residual income for several years now, I'm telling you, you want to have residual income in your life, okay? You want to have your bills paid out for months so you can just focus on the charts, right? So you can just focus on the charts and take some of that money to put back in the charts. We're a living, breathing testimony. And Mike Taylor is a living, breathing testimony of starting from when he first started in G.O.B.E as working in a warehouse, making an hourly wage, to now at a 6-figure income and residual income inside of G.O.B.E, not including his trades. Okay, so this is my brother. I love him. I want to bring him up so he can share his testimonies and give you guys some structure, okay, and give you guys some points. So Mike Taylor, right now, my brother.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Well, I didn't plan on sharing a testimony, but if you want it, I'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to us, brother. Give it to us. Give us like coffee and G.O.B.E back in the day.
Hey, it's real, you know what I'm saying? And like Mark so genuinely said, you know, it doesn't happen over time. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time. And one thing about it, you know, and I'm gonna be kind of short with my testimony. I got some other things I want to touch on, but my G.O.B.E testimony is this. I started off as okay, y'all. I mute everybody out. All right, so I started as an affiliate marketer back in 2012, December the 29th, 2012. That's when I made my journey. Give me a 111 in the chat if anybody in this chat ever heard of Motor Club of America. Like you ever worked for that company back in the day, right? You know what I'm saying? That was the first company I actually ever joined. And I'll tell you a funny story about it real quick. And here's the lesson learned. I saw some guy on YouTube, he was flashing a bunch of money. He was talking about how he's gonna help everybody. And I was so green to the business that before I even contacted him, I just clicked on his link and joined. I contacted this dude, let him know that I joined, and I do not make this up. Dude blocked me. Like he literally, like, I don't know why. He paid residual. I don't know why he didn't want to talk to me. But when I reached out, once he confirmed my pay, he blocked me. I said, wow. Now, if I was a brutal soul, that would have broke my spirits right off the bat. But I didn't care. I said, okay, cool. I went and did my thing. And to be honest with you, I never made a sale at Motor Club of America. But I joined another company. Give me a 111 in the chat if you ever heard of this company from back in the day, Instant Rewards. Have you ever heard of that company before? Instant Rewards. So I joined that company. And I started making, not only did I make money in it, but it actually changed my life because I lost both of my jobs in September of 2013. And one thing I said to myself, and the reason I like telling this story is because what I'm about to tell you is something that people don't think about sometimes, which is this. When you're working a job for 10 years, 15 years or whatever, and you really think about it, if you're still in the same situation, what makes you think something is going to change the next 10 to 15 years if you keep doing the same thing? Like, why do you keep doing that to yourself? If you're unhappy, if you're not satisfied, if you hate what you're doing, if you hate your pay, and you've been doing this for over a decade, what makes you think the next decade is going to be different? So when I lost both of my jobs over the same weekend, that was the best thing that happened to me because I felt like God heard me complaining and he intervened. He said, you don't have the strength just to get up and quit and go do something else. So I'm going to snatch it away from you and make you feel it. Let you feel that, hey, it's just like when a girlfriend that cheat on you. You gonna go get back with her? No. And that's how I looked at the job. After you just fired me twice in the same weekend, you think I'm gonna go get another job and allow myself to be that vulnerable again? Heck no. So I took another path. And I said, you know what? If I can work 16 hours a day working for somebody else, then why can't I spend 16 hours posting ads and talking to people about this business? And let's just see how many sales I can get. And let's just see. And what I found out is I can make way more money that way than doing it at a job, but more importantly, the freedom was priceless. But one thing I was hard-headed about, and we all do it, I still had that job mentality. I still had it because I was getting paid daily, but I wasn't getting passive income. I wasn't getting residual income. So every week I had to go get a new customer base. Now, don't get me wrong. It was the best training ever. And I'm actually thankful for that period of my life because even though I didn't smart up quick enough, it trained me to appreciate what I'm going through now. So now moving forward, I did that for 8 years straight. Didn't have to work a job. I was making money every month. On average, about $4,000 or $5,000 a month, but I had to get it out the mud every single month. Now, COVID hits. All of a sudden, long story short, stuff go left. I can't get in my Facebook. The company I was working for quit. I wasn't making no residual income. I couldn't make no money. I fell off. I go get a job. Kitty Jordan had been contacting me over and over again about a residual income Forex business that he was in at the time. And he kept trying to get me to do it. But the reason I didn't want to do it is the same reason people don't quit their jobs. It's because I was so afraid to take time away from what I was already doing because I knew what that would get me in order to see the mystery. You know what I'm saying? I was like, if I take time away from that to go here, then what if I lose? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't willing to take a chance. But once again, God intervened. He said, I'm going to shut that company down. I'm going to shut your Facebook down. I'm even going to make you go get the worst job in the world, which is a warehouse job, and let you feel how hard people really work for money and how little they get paid. Because somewhere behind it, Mike, you forgot. You've been sitting at the house for 8 years straight, and you forgot how hard people really work. And that brought it back home. It really did. And when it brought it back home, this is what I did. And this is what I encourage you guys to do with that promo. This is what I did. When Kenny hit me up this time, I listened. You want to know why I listened? Because he showed me the same thing he just showed y'all. He showed me the proof. He said, Mike, man, since I talked to you last time, I'm making $5,000 a month residual income. You need to get in. I'm sitting here looking like that. With my skill set, y'all know I can recruit. Man, I could be making $5,000 a month residual income, but because I'm so freaking hard-headed, I'm up here in this damn warehouse. Excuse my language. And I hate this thing. But what I did find out with 25 customers in that particular business, that I can make $1,000 a month, which at the time would have covered my rent. Won't cover it now. Would have covered it then. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, well, if $1,000 a month will cover my rent, then if I can just get to that point residually, then I can go home and figure out the rest, because I've been hustling for my rent for the last 8 years. So what I did was, in 3 weeks, I worked my tail off and I got those 25 customers, and I left that job in 3 weeks. Never looked back. I kept building from there. I kept on working my business. I kept on trading. So moving forward, right now, we opened up independently. And because of the work I put in the other company, I was able to bring a large portion of my team here. Plus my work ethic allowed me to make 6 figures this past year. And to be honest with you, with these promos I'm running, I'm finna go past that, because I'm finna put in 100, 200 customers this month, and you can hold me accountable to it. Now, what I suggest you guys do is this. I challenge you guys to go home and take a piece of paper. And I want you to literally do this, because I do this all the time. I do this at the beginning of every month. Write down your needs and write down your wants. Write down, how much is that light bill? How much is that cable bill? How much is rent? How much you need for gas? How much do you be spending when you be going out? How much do you want? And then write down your wants. And literally itemize them, right? And then I want you right beside it, I want you to write down, because you know you get $75 for every person that's on that Copycat that's subscribed, right? So for example, if your light bill is $150, I want you to write a number 2 by that light bill. And what that signifies is, I need to get 2 people to sign up for $30, because if I can get them on and make sure that they get hooked up to that Copycat, and I make sure they're making money, guess what? That's a light bill I ain't got to worry about no more. If your rent is $1,000, then I want you to put 20. Well, I will not, hold on, 75. Actually, all you need is 12, 13 people. Come on, y'all. If DirecTV told you to refer 14 people to DirecTV, they're gonna cover your rent. Man, you guys will do that stuff in 2 days. So don't treat it differently because you scared of network marketing. I'm just being honest with you. You guys, man, if Domino's Pizza told you guys, hey, refer us 25 customers, we're gonna cover your rent. Man, you guys will have Domino people ordering pizza left and right. But what's more valuable, pizza than making money on autopilot. Especially when you got the proof, just hook up to the Copycat and show the proof. So with that being said, I do want to kind of do this right here. Excuse me. I had a guy that I want to just kind of give ourselves, and I never like doing this, but I got to give us, G.O.B.E, not even a pat on the back, but a shout out, because over the time we've grown. But what y'all don't know is we listen to y'all. We've addressed every single issue. What I mean is, when we first started doing this, people used to complain about missing trades. So we got the Autobot. When the Autobot, people oh, the Autobot is confusing. Some people figured it out and made a lot of money, but some people couldn't figure it out. So Dad, we got to figure out another way to automate it. So now we bring the Copycat. So now you just set it up. It's 3 simple videos, and you let us take care of the rest. It's account management at its finest. So we addressed everything. Hey, when we was in that last business, go ahead. Well, when we was in that last business, and one thing we didn't like is, get 3 and free sounds cool, but then I got to get 7 more to get paid. Then I got to get 25 more to get paid again. Then I got to get 175 more to get paid again. We didn't like those gaps. So you know what we did? We said, as marketers, how would we like to get treated? Treat people how you want to be treated. We would like to get a fair compensation. Well, give me a 111 if you think 50% is fair. You can't get more fair than that, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay the bills for the company. You don't have to run none of this stuff, but they're going to give you 50% of everything that you made. That's a great business partner. That's a fair deal. Usually to get 50% of everything, you have to make an investment. You know what I'm saying? I be laughing when I see a lot of these other forest companies out here, and they're literally paying people 10% commissions, 15% commissions with no overrides. So this is very, very fair. Now, with that being said, also, I had a gentleman, I don't know if he's online now, but shout out to Mr. Kim McLaughlin. He just signed up on the Copycat literally 2 days ago. And in 2 days, he grew his account by 38%. Do you know how powerful that is? Like, there's a lot of, most account management companies, they advertise growing your account by 5% a month. We're collecting 10, 20 pips a night consistently, and we have the track record to approve it. So now, I also want to show you guys this. Let me share my screen right quick. Hold on. 1 second. Then I'm gonna hand it back to you guys. Go to Zoom. All right, give me a 111 if y'all can see my screen. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah. All right, so now, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my Facebook right here, right? And if you go down my news feed, right, you'll see me posting daily commissions where I'm making almost $400 in a day. You will see, you know, some more commissions down here, you know, where I'm making almost $500 in a day. And these are residual commissions. Well, how am I getting such high commissions? Well, for one, I'm taking advantage of the promos, y'all. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at day by day. I'm waking up with the attitude like, hey, I'm gonna try to put in 10 people today. Now, I may not do it, but hey, you know, when I talked about knocking out those bills, well, what if you just got an attitude like, I'm just gonna clean my phone out. I'm gonna clean my social media out. I'm hitting everybody up. I'm about to eliminate these bills. I'm about to get rid of that rent. I'm about to get that residual. Like, you can't tell me, is there one person on the call? Like, give me a 111 if you want residual income. Like, if you want money coming in autopilot besides a copycat, like, you want that money in your account too, right? So if you got something tangible that works, don't you think it's selfish not to share it anyway? Like, think about it. Like, I got something tangible that I can let you get in for $30 right now, and you can make money, and then you can pay, and I'm gonna make $75 for each person I help. And if they refer people, I'm gonna make $15 for each person that they help, over and over and over again. This could be your summer. This could be your moving forward. This could be your launching pad. Because one thing about it is this. When I first got started network marketing, I crawled before I walked. When I first started, I used to be so scared to ask people for money, I used to pay their way in. Then when I got past that part, then I started doing a product that cost $9. Then I went to a product that cost $30. To be honest, G.O.B.E was the first product I ever sold for $99. To be honest with you, $149, this was the first time that I ever sold a product this high in all these years. You know what I'm saying? And what I found out as I've been doing this, it's so easy to sell. And I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my pitch real quick on how I get people to subscribe for $149, because it makes sense. I say you can get everything we have to offer: the education, the affiliate program, the great trade signals that we have. And by the way, I'm glad I said that. Hey, y'all, I know we talk a lot about this copycat. Man, do not sleep on these trade signals. Like, just like the other day, we sent out 3 gold signals, just 3. These joints, I purposely do 0.10 a pip just so y'all can easily see how many pips we're collecting. There's 679 pips in 48 hours on 3 trades. Y'all have to make sure you get a separate account to take these copy and paste trades. Same thing here. You can go up down my timeline. Proof. Like, you look at this. Like, none of this is fake. Like, you can see the proof. All these 800 pips that week. Like, you want those pips too. Don't sleep on those. Now, let's get back to it though. So the point is this. I want you guys to really just take this seriously. Look at this promo. The promo code is called March Madness. Now, and I also want to ask you guys a question. Give me a 777 in the chat if you think it's going to be easy, if you could just refer people to a live call and then let us do all the work for you. Let us do all the work for you, and all you got to do is close or get one of us in a 3-way chat afterwards and close the deal. Give me a 111 or a 777 if that format is going to be easier for you than having to go through all the steps. Because to be honest, invite, get them on, let us do the work, and close, right? That's easy, right? Well, this is what I'm asking you guys to do, and this is what I'm challenging you guys to do. And I'm just gonna be real, because we're all family here. The reason why we stopped doing those calls, or the reason why we haven't been doing them as often, is because the support for them went down. If you guys support those calls and y'all show us that you guys want to invite people consistently to those calls, of course we're gonna keep doing them. Shoot, hey, ask Carlos, ask Kenny. If the demand is there, we would do them every day, twice a day if we had to, but the demand gotta be there. We're not gonna be doing them if it's only 7 people on the call. I'm gonna be honest, that's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. But help us help you, because we know that is the easier format to do it. Like, yes, we will record the calls, but I'm gonna tell you something about recording calls. Somebody told me this and it made sense. They said, hey, you can send me a recorded Zoom call and I might watch it, but if I'm live, I'll watch the whole thing, like you guys are here now. So you wanna get people on these live calls. So I kind of ran a little long. I'm not gonna talk much more. I'm gonna hand it back to you guys. But hey, support these calls. Let's get the word out, and let's write that list down. Figure out what your bills are, and figure out how many referrals you need to eliminate each bill. And let's go after it this month, and let's have a summer that you'll never forget. Go be great. I'll see you guys on the next call. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's get some 777s in the chat for VP of Marketing, Mike Taylor. And you see why he's our VP of Marketing. Shout out to you, brother. You already know I'm super proud of you. And did you hear what this man just said? Did you hear what this man just said? He just said that he is going to add 100 to 200 people in the month of March. Do you know what that means? 100 to 200 brand new subscribers to the month of March on his own affiliate link. If you look what Carlos, thank you for putting that up, Carlos. We are so in sync. I was just thinking about this. Now you've given me the visual. If you look, guys, 100 people inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse is $9,000 a month. Let me say that again. I almost want to jump up out my seat and run around. 100 people inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse is $9,000 a month of residual income. You're making over 6 figures, anywhere past $8,333. You're making more than $100,000 a year. Give me a 111 in the chat. If you're able to get 100 people in this service, you're making $9,000 a month. You will be super happy, and you can live in the lifestyle that you would like to live in 2022. Give me a 111 in the chat if you want to make 6 figures inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse. Let me tell you how to do it, guys. It's a very simple math formula. Number 1, attend the boot camps with Mike Taylor, where he shows you exactly what to do. On the G.O.B.E Tradehouse YouTube page, I have a video that says how to make $10,000 a month inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse. How to make $10,000 a month inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse. How do you do it? If you get 1 sale a day for 6 months, that's $10,400 a month. And this is not including the copycat. This is only $99. All right. 2 sales a day in 90 days is 2 sales a day is $10,400 a month. Go look at the video. We break down the math and how you do it. But for this week, from now until March 11th, guys, let's run this promo up to the moon. Get people started for $30. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to pass it to Carlos. We're going to close out. When you get people started on the G.O.B.E Copycat, please, I want to stress this to you guys. Carlos tapped on it earlier. Don't just get the customer, keep the customer. Treat them like family. When they get inside of our community, help them get started on the G.O.B.E Copycat. If you could link them on the G.O.B.E Copycat, they will continue to subscribe. Why would you unsubscribe to something that's paying you more than you're paying? Does that make sense? Why would you unsubscribe to something that's paying you more than you're actually paying? So get people on the G.O.B.E Copycat, and from there you have a long-term paying subscriber, okay? And they're going to be happy. Help them. What Carlos mentioned earlier is absolutely true. What ends up happening is people get started, they get an impulse buy at $30, and they say, okay, well, I'm going to sit my hands on this, because you didn't realize that you just got $1,000 to $5,000 of value for $30, right? So what ends up happening, people go ahead and they get that $30, then they don't even go log in their back office. When we get a cancellation request, when we get somebody who says, I'm not having success, and they don't know what's going on. They don't know what a PIP is, the lot size is. They don't know what a trend line is, support, they don't know nothing, right? When we go look in the back office, 0% of the academy has been complete, or 1% of the academy. That's not on G.O.B.E. That doesn't mean G.O.B.E doesn't work. That means you don't work. Okay, that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth, guys. It's there. There's too many testimonies. All you have to do is link up on the Copycat. If you do this one thing that takes your first day, the fast start training takes you less than a couple hours to do. And when you do this, you'll be making money all year in the G.O.B.E Copycat, guys. Help people get started. Don't just get the customer, keep the customer, because they are part of the G.O.B.E family. And we want to create, and I'm going to speak this into existence. And Carlos, you let me know if you're with me. I want to create 1,000 six-figure earners this year on the G.O.B.E Copycat. 1,000 six-figure earners. If you want to be one of the 1,000 six-figure earners on the G.O.B.E Copycat, let's get some dollar signs in the chat right now that we want to create globally inside of G.O.B.E Tradehouse. If you want to be 1,000 people to make 6 figures on the G.O.B.E Copycat, let's get some dollar signs in the chat. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. The demand, shout out to everybody who says it. You don't understand how powerful it is speaking into existence. This is possible, guys. The demand for the G.O.B.E Copycat is going viral, okay? It's going viral. So we have to upgrade our software to handle the demand. So we're gonna have a new software coming within the next 30 days, max 60 days, but maybe the next 30 days, depending on how we blow this thing up. And we're gonna have a more user-friendly software that's even better than what we have right now. We're already working on it. Our engineers are on it, okay? And we wanna go ahead and upgrade our software to handle the demand, okay? So this is something that's happening. G.O.B.E Tradehouse does not stay stagnant. We're always upgrading. We're always modifying and making adjustments to serve our community, because we do care. We do love everybody in our community, and we truly want to see everybody win. All right. So with that being said, Carlos, I'll give you some closing words. We can close this thing out.
Perfect. All right, look, I just want to touch on. I want to touch on this compensation plan. I need you to understand that if you were to do 10 today, all right, the next following month, you're getting paid $750 every 28 days. Now, we did this strategically, and I want you to understand why. It's a very strategic reason why we rebill every 28 days. Ladies and gentlemen, what that simply means is you get an extra calendar month a year for that monthly residual. Because you need to understand that you could have daily residuals each and every day. Today, $750. Tomorrow, $750. The next day, $1,000, right? However, there is an accumulation within that month, right? So we'll call that the ultimate monthly residual, right? And then you get 13 months of that, 13 calendar months to get paid that monthly residual. So I need you to understand the power of that. Now, there's another power, all right? One thing that we never touched on right now was the power of our overrides. See, there was a time that Kenny and I brought in somebody that brought in 500 to 1,000 or 2,500 people in one of our companies back over 8 years ago, right? Now, you never know who's hungrier than you. This is the reason why you never prejudge. However, if one person you brought in did happen to do hypothetically 500, do you understand that because you introduced them to this platform, that you would be making $7,500 just because you referred them to this business? They did what they did because they have leverage. They did what they did because they're an influencer of some sort. All right. Whatever you do, don't ever count yourself short. Okay. I was that guy at one point in time. I'm telling you, it's not hard. Believe in yourself. Understand that we go all day long sharing good restaurants, new movies, new clothes, new shows, right? And we get paid nothing to do so. Over here for sharing information, we'll go ahead and allow you to create residual income that's going to allow you to do whatever you please, right? You want to go own that barber shop, you're going to have the money for it. You want to go and become that next rap star, you're going to have the money to go and fulfill those dreams. But however, you're going to have the kahunas because you went out there and you gave yourself the heart that you needed to be a champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are we here to do? We're here to create real financial freedom. How are you going to do it? Plug into the Copycat. What are you going to do then? Win off the Copycat, win off the trade signals, share the information. All right. So I agree with Mike. Mike said, hey, you know, if the demand is there, Mondays are going to become more powerful. You need to understand that at one point in time, I saw a 23-year-old that started and he filled up 12 seats. Those 12 seats eventually became 32 seats. Those 32 seats eventually became 100 seats. Them 100 seats eventually became thousands of seats. My question to you is, do you want to be that person that fills up the seats? We do the work. We show them the plan. We break it down. And you know what we did? You passed us the ball. We're just dunking it for you at that moment. You took all the leverage away from yourself. You gave it to us. You gave it to the people that already have the bag. And we were showing them that this works. So at that moment, it's not about you, because you got to remember that the people that knew you from you when you were yay high, they knew you from when you were broke. They knew you when you didn't have any money. They knew you when you were struggling. So sometimes you have to hand over the ball. It is the way that it works. We're a team. All right. What does G.O.B.E stand for, ladies and gentlemen? Put it on the chat box. If you don't know, I'll tell you right now. It stands for the Generation of Bosses Empire Tradehouse. It all comes down to unity. So just to go ahead and close it off, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't remember, our G.O.B.E March Madness promo, 80% off on everything, all our products. However, everybody's getting the Copycat. All right. The promo code is March Madness. You go to www.GoBeTradehouse.com, put in the promo code GOOD. Get back to the person that shared this information with you. All right. And you let them know, thank you for thinking about me, because it was the fact that they thought about you that's going to allow you to go ahead and make this passive income. Now, Kenny, is there anything that you want to go ahead and say before we close out? Kenny, you there?
Quick. Okay, let's get some 777s in the chat for Carlos Pond, guys. He always is making some amazing material. So after the call, inside of the band app and on our Facebook pages, you're going to get the G.O.B.E Tradehouse March Madness marketing material. This is something that we don't talk about often, but I believe personally, and I think some people in our group could back me up on this, that we have some of the best marketing material in the industry. How many other companies are giving you this type of marketing material, the flyers, the videos, right? So Carlos, he's an artist. So some of our graphics are just, they're so unique and they're beautiful, they pop. And you guys are gonna get marketing material all month to run up your residuals, guys. I wanna leave everybody with one goal. One goal. We mentioned earlier that 20 signups, okay? 20 signups, guys, is $1,500 a month on rebilling. How many people in the chat, give me a 777 in the chat, is $1,500 a month covers your rent, or at least 80 to 90% of your rent? Give me a 777 in the chat. If $1,500 a month, 20 signups for $30 covers your rent, or at least 80 to 90%, right? That should be the majority of people in this chat. My question to you now, isn't it worth it to push this, okay, to get at least 20 signups so your rent is covered permanently? The rent is usually the biggest bill. The mortgage is the biggest bill. This is the bill eliminator, the residual income, guys. 20 people, your rent's covered. March Madness is the promo code, www.GoBeTradehouse.com. Shout out to everybody who attended this call tonight. I told you it was going to be a fun call. We'll see you guys Monday, okay, on the G.O.B.E Tradehouse March Madness presentation, where myself, Carlos Pond, and Mike Taylor will be delivering that heat, delivering that fire, and closing for you guys, okay? And everybody who signs up right now with the promo code will be approved for the Copycat tonight, so you could actually experience the trades tonight if you so do want to do that. All right. So visit www.GoBeTradehouse.com. Sign up. We're going to approve everybody tonight. God bless you all. This is Kenny J signing out. Peace, and we'll see you in the trade community. Have a great
Thanks,
night.
bro. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Go,
Awesome
people.
presentation.
Let's
Get
go.
in.